back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time stopping by, you're highly welcome into Nexus Fantasy. Kindly do me a favor by pressing the red icon below to subscribe to my YouTube channel, so every time I upload a new video, you're going to get notified. And if you've been watching my video so far, thank you so much. I am super grateful. On today's video, I'm going to be telling you, or I'm going to be advising you, or what am I going to say? I'm going to be showing you some red flags you should notice at your job site for constructive dismissal. Like, for example, your manager, your boss wants to fire you or sack you or dismiss you from your work, but they don't know how to say it directly to you. You know, we are all human. We cannot hide our feeling, especially for, let's say, for some people, when they don't want somebody in their company, they don't know how to hide this part of them. In fact, all of us, if you are around people and you don't feel comfortable around them and you want to leave that premise or that area, of course there's going to be a way you're going to be reacting. But now we are talking about the job site. How are the red flags you should be looking at for dismissal? When you see these flags coming up, just know your time for this dismissal is coming up, or just know you're about to get fired. You don't stay and say, oh, things are going to change, maybe people are stressed. And no, these are the red flags you should watch out for yourself, because when you want to be fired here, these are the things they are going to do to make sure you either leave or they will leave themselves. The first thing we are going to be talking about is the way they treat you. They are going to be treating you differently from all other staff. For example, maybe your management is talking to other staffs politely and calmly, but when it reaches to your time, your manager or your boss talks to you in a very disrespectful manner, shouting at you, yelling at you at every little chance they have. This is number one red flag you should look at, and you should open your eyes and be so wise, because yes, dismissal is coming. The next thing you should know is there's going to either be a reduction in your benefits, for example, pay leave or overtiming. Now, you've been having overtime, or other people in the company are having overtime, other people in the company are having a pay leave. But when it gets to your time, your overtime is not being paid. And when you ask, you're either not given a tangible reason why your overtime is not paid, or rather, they don't even give you a reply for why your overtime is not paid. This is the second red flag you should look at, and you should be watchful. Now, the third thing you're going to be seeing is bullying and harassment, or being victimized all the time. And at the workplace, you're going to be getting too much work. You're going to be working more than every other staff. When you see this thing coming up, for example, you see yourself getting into too much conflict with your management, your boss, and maybe your superior, just know that these people already gang up to fire you, but they don't know how to do it. Now, what you're going to be doing is, at a point where you see that you start getting all these red flags, you start working overtime and not being paid, you start getting too much work, you don't enjoy your benefits. When you start seeing all these signs, normally these signs are going to last like for a week or two. You're going to be experiencing this for a week or two. And if you're this kind of a person who can really persevere with all the pressure and all the way they are treating you, you can stay there for 1 or 2 months. Now, like in Bahrain, what happened is, if you are to leave a company, or if you are to start working in a different company, the former boss is going to know, because of course she has to open your mobility and give way to the next person to give you this job or to put you a visa for the company. So what will happen is, while you see this treatment going on and everything, and if there is a way, you have another superior or a manager you can speak to, who is not among these people treating you badly. If you can talk to them and he or she gives you a listen, yeah, it's a good goal for you. But if he or she is part of it and you actually have nobody to talk to regarding how you're being treated, okay, what you're going to be doing is, you're going to be downloading first the Expatriate Bahrain app. You start searching for a job instantly. I always tell a lot of people, don't leave a job to stay at home. Leave a job because you are going to another job. Because the tendency of you leaving that job there is a high possibility for you to get a job when you are working than when you have resigned and you stay at home and you don't have a job. The possibilities are so high that at the end of the day you might not get a job for months. So when you see that these people are treating you or are being so unfair to you, you start hustling, you start doing job hunting, day in day night. You start doing job hunting, immediately you get another job. Sign your resignation, because the treatment is not going to stop. Sign your resignation instantly and give it to your management, or you give it to your superior or your boss, whoever is in charge of this this part. You give it to them and you resign, and you state clearly your reasons why you're resigning. You make them to understand you were not treated well, you were being bullied, you were being harassed, your pay leave, everything. Give them your reason. In fact, if there is a way, you should note down how they treat you this time, so if they want to talk, you have a proof down on what you have written, because it's illegal for you to take video of somebody without his or her permission. So I'm not going to be telling you take a video of how they are treating you or how they talk to you. No, because if you take this matter to the court, you might get yourself into problem, because the person will be like, why did you have to take a video of me without my permission? So this is what you should look out for when you're working in a job site. And you, anyways, you're, if you're going to feel it, you should be feeling it. You have that sentiment. Like, how can you be working in the place and you've been treated there very well, and after a short while you've been treated like a slave and like a nobody? So you also, you normally have to cite it, and you see all this treatment coming. So yes, these are the red flags you should watch out for when you are working with somebody, no matter the nationality, no matter. It always, these red flags would always appear. Either of them, any of them will appear. So watch out and make a smart move, because it's better for you to resign than for you to be fired. Because this boss, if this boss was not a good person, or is actually a very straightforward person, will say, this lady, I fired her because she was like this, she was like this. So before you get fired, it's good for you to resign. You understand? Okay, I hope you understand. If you don't understand anything, just leave a comment down to the comment section and I'll get back to you immediately. So guys, this is the end part of my video. I hope I educated you about the red flags you should be looking out for at a job site, especially when it comes to termination, or when it comes to you being fired and being sacked. Anyways, they're the same word, so I'm just using them so you can choose any of them to understand better for yourself. So this is the end part of my video. I'll be ending now, so please kindly do me a favor to subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed. Tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to Nessa's Fantasy. Give me a thumbs up, share my video, and give out your suggestions down in the comment section. I'll be seeing you guys again in my next video. Bye bye.